Right now, a search for the weapon used to injure a Warren County deputy as the suspected shooter sits behind bars.
Good evening, everybody. It was a frightening night for many in Warren County who were told to shelter in place because of an active shooter. And today we're learning more about just what happened and who was targeted by the gunman near Landon. We have team coverage of this developing story tonight. Brianna Harper has the reaction from that neighborhood. But we start with Jay Warren, who's looking into the expanded investigation scene. Jay?
Well, that's right. I'm standing along Landon Lake here in Landon, where the Ohio Department of Natural Resources, they've been out in a boat. They've been using sonar, trying to look for essentially a long gun, an AK-47, that deputies believe that Mohammed Lagawi may have thrown into this lake. The search crews were out there, and right now they've not found anything. In the meantime, we're also learning more about what Deputy Katie Barnes had walked into. She was responding to a second call that Lagawi was purportedly threatening his father and his brother with their lives, and she walked up to that location, and he was waiting for her. It was the Orchard Apartments in Landon that Barnes responded. The sheriff stated that she was met by Mohammed Lagawi with an AK-47.
I've been hit. Suspects out firing shots in the neighborhood.
This apartment happened to be the second floor of this building, and as she gets in front of the steps of this building, just so happened that Mohammed was standing at the top of those stairs and immediately opens fire.
Right away, Deputy Barnes is returning fire, trying to put distance between herself and Lagawi and calling for help.
She is reeling from the shots being fired at her. She is returning fire. And initially, unbeknownst to her, she had already been struck by one of the rounds.
Maybe she's been punched or shot. 8-37 clarified, punched or shot. 37 have been shot.
The round that struck her actually struck her in her lower abdomen. It did not penetrate into the muscle. However, it basically split the skin across just underneath the vest.
Incredibly fortunate to be alive. Certainly the sheriff's office so thankful that it went this way instead of another. Now Lagawi, according to the sheriff, he was at large for a number of hours, and of course, as everyone knows, this entire area was locked down. Ultimately, he returned back to the apartment where it all happened, and that's where sheriff's deputies were able to make the arrest. Once again, they've been out on Landon Lake today. They have generally wrapped up for the day. We'll, of course, bring anything that comes of this search when we get it. Jay Warren, 9 on your side in Landon.